From Wisconsin, Congressman Glenn Grothman.
Thank you. I'm honored that Congressman Buck has asked me to be a speaker this evening as we defend the U.S. Constitution. Our U.S. Constitution is under attack like never before. I'm not talking about the Second Amendment, which of course is disliked by so many people on the other side of the aisle. I'm not talking about the right to a speedy trial, as we see in Washington, D.C. itself, people spending months and months in jail without ending their ordeal there. I'm talking about the First Amendment. And you know, throughout my life, the First Amendment is almost the amendment that would have been most unanimously agreed to. But nevertheless, in part I assume because of the popular culture and in part because of our educational system, we're in a situation in which the Pew Research Center found 76% of Democrats support tech companies censoring online. Even more amazing, 65% of the Democrats support censorship by the government. How in the world did such a large, important party in this country it become apparently the accepted view of the First Amendment to be that it's obsolete? Just last year, the then chairman of the Intelligence Committee wrote to Meta, the parent company of Facebook, threatening congressional action if Facebook did not continue to censor conservative views and maintain bans on conservative figures such as the former president. Can you imagine people in this body saying the way we're going to deal with political disagreements in the future is we're just going to censure one side? But that's what's going on here. Their message is loud and clear. Get in line or we're going to use the levers of government to silence you. It's a chilling message reminiscent of the practice of communists in China or Russia or Cuba. In China, the Communist Party, as a matter of fact, they even have, surprises me what open criticism of the government you can find in Russia. In China, the Communist Party, though, does exercise complete control of the internet, restricting what its citizens can search for. It's hard to believe people in this country want this country to become more like China. And it's not unfounded. You can even bleed into freedom of religion. In Canada, recent court rulings have held LGBTQ rights trump and individual rights to freedom of religion. Freedom of speech should be a given. Liberal college students, when I was in college, used to pride themselves on defending free speech. Look at Canada, censoring views that come from the Bible. In other words, censoring religion in Canada. That's what it's coming down to in our country. I'd like to thank my friend from Colorado for giving me an opportunity to defend the Constitution, and hope anybody back home listening about this educates their children and grandchildren. We do not have the government censoring free speech. Thank you.
I appreciate the gentleman's passion.